Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's the part 3 of the 2019 Mustang rebuild. In today's video guys, we are going to start doing some framework, but before we start doing some framework, I want to go ahead and install the hood and install the fender, make sure these gaps are aligning good because there is really no damage up front, and then we're going to move on to the back and start pulling out the quarter panel, and then hopefully we don't have to replace the inner panel or anything like that, but if we do, that's not a problem. We have all the parts. So let's get started. So actually guys, I need to take off the wheel to completely mount the fender, and I might as well go ahead and put the car up on the clamps because I will have to get that done regardless. So let's go ahead and put it up on the clamps, remove the wheel, and continue installing the fender and the hood. Alrighty guys, the hood and the fender are on. Here is the gap on this side. It looks really good. Here's the gap on the front. Everything looks even. And here's the gap on this side. Also looks really good. Over here there's a little bit of a gap right here, but I'm not worried about that. Once the car is back from the paint shop, I can still readjust that. And also the bumper is not completely holding on yet. I'm missing this bracket, so I have to order it. And here's the door gap right here. Looks really good as well. Now it's time to go ahead and start moving on to this quarter panel right here. I'm not sure what exactly we have to do yet. Probably going to start with pulling this section back and see what exactly comes out. Hopefully most of this stuff comes out. If not, then we're going to have to start taking piece by piece off to get to the wheel well. That way we can replace it. Alright guys, so I went ahead and pulled out whatever I could, and looks like I will have to replacing the inner structure, or the inner wheel well, and the outer wheel well as well. So before I start drilling, before I start doing anything else, I need to go ahead and remove this seat. I need to clean out this whole side right here on the inside. That way nothing's in the way and nothing gets burnt in the process, because when I'll be welding, the seatbelt can burn or whatnot. And also I do have to remove this whole suspension right here. Either way, I have to take it apart, because this control arm is bent and it's causing the wheel to sit sideways and the car is driving a little bit sideways. So let's go ahead and start on the interior. Alrighty guys, everything in here is stripped. I'm pretty much going to be replacing this piece right here. Well, that's the plan at least. I'm not sure exactly yet, because once I remove the outer part of the wheel well, I might be able to straighten out the inner part. That way I don't have to replace it. But if not, I have the parts, so I can replace them. That's no big deal. Now let's go ahead and move on to this suspension and start removing everything from here. So the suspension is out, and I'll tell you what guys, this bolt right over here, this was a real pain to get to, but luckily I had this tool right here. This thing bends like this way and this way, and I got it to twist over there, and I unscrewed it from the side with the gun. So it was pretty much not too hard, but I mean, I guess Ford could have made it easier and put a bolt on this side, or at least a nut. That way you just unscrew the nut and then you take out the bolt from that side. But everything is pretty much off, and I've been looking, and I think I'll be able to straighten out the second half of the wheel well. I'm probably gonna have to straighten it out, because it is a lot of work to replace this thing, and I'm really trying to avoid replacing the inner part. The outer part is already a good bit of work, because I have to cut this section right here to access it on the inside, but that's fine. I'm not worried about this. Either way, this outer part is getting replaced, because it is pretty messed up. There's no way I can straighten this one out. But as for the suspension, I ordered a full new suspension I'm probably just going to replace the whole thing because I believe some of this stuff is bent and it's probably not even noticeable because it's like slightly bent or something like that. And also the spindle, I'm going to replace it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. In the next video, I'll start to remove the wheel well and stuff and start pulling out this section right here. I'm going to have to replace the back panel, and then up there I'm going to have to pull that section out as well. It's a lot of work, but we're going to get it done one way or another. And also guys, I want to give you guys the final update on the truck. It's completely done now. I put new side steps on there because this one was damaged. These are the square looking ones. They look pretty good. Here's the badge, and also I did tint it. It looks pretty good. Then I did add the bed cover right over here. It looks nice. Then over here I put the Husky. They're kind of like WeatherTech, but they're a little bit cheaper, but they'll do the job. Looks pretty good overall. And I did install a center console because I like to have me a big center console, which is not bad. And I didn't mention to you guys, this truck has 46,000 miles. It's a 5.0 engine V8, so this thing should last me a good bit. And that's going to be a wrap for today's video, guys. In the next video, I will be taking off the old wheel well and pulling off all the other sections, and also the rear panel is getting replaced. So be sure you guys stay tuned. Guys, if you're new to this channel and you're liking my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to press the like button, and don't forget to turn on your post notification button. That way you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Rebuild with Nick. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.